course, we're here for Slap News pre-fight interview. Power Slap number 3 coming up July 7th, live on Rumble, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I am with Jules Scott. How you doing, my man? We haven't heard from you in a little while. You took a moment to step away. Has that time done you well?
Very well, very well. I had to go back to the drawing board, work on some things, get some things worked out, work out some kinks. We're back and ready now.
Yeah, man, it's great to see you back. I know you're a great personality. I love pulling for you back at back in the early days. Great to see you back here again. I know last time you had to do a drastic weight cut to make it down to 155. Did that really impact your performance, having to struggle to be able to get down and cut so much weight in water?
Yeah, it wasn't so much the weight cut. It was more or less the timing. I had a little crappy in-room sauna. Just wasn't cutting it, and it was my fault. I was
Yeah.
taking too long with it before I reached out and had them get me to the apex. So it was definitely my fault. My brain shouldn't have been that dry to compete in slap. MMA is quite a different thing. I could fight that low because I'm not taking direct hits to the
Totally.
brain. A lot of those shots are deflected. But with a dry brain, you shouldn't cut weight.
For sure. No, I definitely agree with you on that. Coming back to 170, much more of a natural weight class kind of for you. Hopefully, where are you sitting in weight-wise right now?
About 180, 82.
180? Okay. So you still got 10, 12 pounds to go.
Nah,
Well,
nah, this is where I'm
yeah.
comfortable at. This
Okay.
feels good.
Yeah.
This is where I was in the house. Uh, so I was taking wax from way bigger guys than Julio. So uh,
Gotcha.
my brain was dry. It was my
Yeah.
fault. I don't fault people. Even him picking his foot up and turning his hand sideways and all that kind of shit. I still wouldn't have went out if my brain was hydrated.
Yeah,
So
for sure. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I've spoke about that too, and I think a weight cut or water reduction is very difficult for this type of sport, especially like you said, with the direct blow to your brain.
yeah.
Andrew Fields was one of those rehearsal guys at Power Slap number 1. I'm not sure if you had an opportunity to see him there that week in Vegas. You've seen a whole other, slew of new strikers come into Power Slap. What have you been seeing on these weekly Rumble matchups? And do you think the sport has evolved since last time that we've seen you?
Yes, a little bit. The guys, there's a few guys that I think that perform well. Andrew being one of them. I think he has a nice clean slap. I will be honored to be slapped with a nice clean slap. So uh, he's one of them. The rankings are ridiculous. I don't know where the hell they come up with these rankings, but that's bullshit.
Yeah.
But who else? That Tebow kid. He looks
Okay.
good too.
Yeah. The heavy. Chris Tebow. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Debo. Debo, that's the name. Old Debo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Hit Cole Young as well. Seems to be getting a lot of attention
Cole
in
Young. Cole
170.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, though, bro, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be at least number 3.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those dudes are kind of kids to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been here, I've been whacking, I've been getting whacked, uh, and because I've been sitting down strategically, I've been sitting down strategically. Ain't nobody sit me down. I've dropped in the rankings to these youngsters. What it's all good. They just got to see that 170 stroke. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, so you're talking about strategically sitting down. Is that just so you can refine your craft, or are you kind of waiting to see how kind of some of the rules and are evolving and trying to get some of the fouls out of the sport?
That both. I kind of wanted to let my brain heal to begin with. First and foremost, I wanted my brain to heal a good bit. All of the guys that competed again too fast, they got whacked hard and competed again too fast. They all went down again, and that's because they came back too quick. So Me sitting down was part of me giving my brain, at least 5 good months no contact. I've been getting whacked pretty good this last month in hard sparring. So my brain feels good.
Good.
I'm really hydrated, really powerful right now. So I think
Good, man.
did me
You
really
know,
well.
glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that you're back. I mean, you're obviously gonna go up against one of those youngsters, Andrew Casper Fields. Do you think he's ever been hit as hard as you're gonna hit him?
No, no, and I have something to prove. So like, I'm gonna bring that stroke back for him.
Okay.
It's I've been in the shadows a little bit, but I've been working my ass off. I'm just tired of showing everybody everything that I'm doing, and then them copying it and even making certain shit better. There's people that's directly capitalized off of all of my ideologies and all of my thoughts. So I just had to be quiet a little bit, and uh, because I am ahead of the game, I look at this game differently. It's not just slap. It's different elements that the naked eye can't see. I see those things. I put those things together. Some stuff I was over analyzing. Went back, and some stuff I went back to the basics, and we're ready.
Awesome, man. Are you going to change your strike up at all? I mean, you had a very different, very unique, very low strike before, almost touching the ground with how low you got. Do you plan to still kind of bring that same striking style, or have you been working on something new coming into Power Slap 3?
We're gonna have to see.
Okay. There's some rumblings in Discord about it, so there's some guys going back and forth talking about you working on a different technique. So figured I'd try to
Yeah,
get some insight.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. We'll keep that under wraps then. Coming up here, just over a week away, July 7th. Realistically, how do you see this match unfolding? You're the second matchup of the night. How do you see it playing out?
So I think I'm gonna take him in two. Uh, I lost the coin toss, so I haven't been hit full speed unobstructed. So if my brain is you know fully healed and back to where I was, at least at bare minimum, he's going out in two. That first one, I just need to see where everything is, see how hard I can throw without breaking any rules, without moving. And then that second one, I'm gonna fucking let it rip. So two, he's going out in fucking two.
Awesome. Awesome, my man. I mean, great to hear that. I know you'll be flying out to Vegas there real soon. You get your feet there in Vegas. I know it's going to be game time for you. You say you still got a bit more weight to cut, but looking forward to seeing you again. Once again, seeing you there in Vegas. We appreciate you for joining us on short notice, but great to catch up, see where you are, getting updates since we haven't heard from you in a couple months. And I wish you all the very best. And the whole team with Slap News will be down there as well. So look forward
Hell
to
yeah.
catching up.
Thank you so much, my brother. Always my pleasure.
Absolutely, my man. Where can people connect with you on social media?
You can go to Jewel Scott on Facebook. You can go to jewelkd.js on Instagram, and Jewel606 on TikTok.
Awesome, buddy. Take care, man. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.